Hello everyone, we're back together again, ready to conquer Nepal. Our mission, Lukla, Namche Bazaar, Everest View Hotel, and ultimately the taste of the base camp experience.
Share some bump screen.
We landed in Kathmandu airport early morning around 6 a.m. So we've secured a villa to stay in Kathmandu and we're super excited to explore the city tomorrow. The next day morning around 4 a.m., we embarked on a 4-hour journey from Kathmandu to Rameshap airport. The road conditions were quite challenging, mostly off-road. We finally reached there around 8 a.m. Alright, so we were all set to jet off at 10:30 a.m., super excited. But yesterday's bad weather caused a bunch of flight cancellations. Priority was given to those who were supposed to fly yesterday, which makes sense, which also means our flight got pumped down the list. Well, the travel gods weren't on our side today. But hey, at least we got to enjoy a delicious breakfast at a nearby hotel while we waited. So we were pushing time in Ramchap airport, and there were these awesome musicians playing live. They were seriously keeping everyone entertained. We spent what felt like an eternity at Ramchap airport, anxiously awaiting our flight update, and then the hammer dropped. They announced a delay until the next morning. Let's just say our patience was wearing thin. We found a small hotel to stay for the night and came back to the airport early the next morning, hoping to get our flights in today. And guess what? We got the tickets to get into Lukla.
Finally get it.
Finally,
You have to fight in Nepal to get things sorted.
The Lukla flight is an adventure in itself. We are flying into one of the most dangerous airports in the world, nestled in the Himalayas. Get ready for breathtaking views and a heart-pounding experience. The plane came in so low, it felt like we were skimming the rooftop. It was a mix of excitement and terror the whole time.
thank you.
Just landed at the Lukla airport. This was hands down the most insane landing of my life. The short runway, the sheer drop-off at the end, the incredible mountain views. I can't believe I actually made it. So our first target was to reach up to the Pasanglhamu gate and get the pass to start the climb. The first leg of our trek took us through the charming village of Lukla. The excitement of finally being here on the doorsteps of the Himalayas quickly overshadowed any of our initial nerves. Along the way, we've been passing by these amazing little shops. They are run by locals, and they sell everything from snacks and drinks to warm clothing and trekking poles. We stopped at the famous Everest Coffee Cafe for a much-needed breakfast. The views from their terrace were simply breathtaking, the perfect start to our adventure. Alright folks, back on the trail. After a delicious breakfast in Everest Cafe, we are heading towards the Pasang Lhamu Gate. Lukla itself is a bustling little village crammed with colorful houses and those iconic yak sheds. You can find everything here from trekking gear and supplies to local handicrafts, and even some surprisingly decent Wi-Fi spots. Lukla is a real melting pot. You have got trekkers from all over the world, locals going about their daily lives, and even a few stray dogs wandering around. The energy here is infectious. And here we are finally at the Pasang Lhamu Gate. This is where we need to show our trekking permits to continue our journey. So let's see if we can get through. Woohoo! We got our permits. Since we missed a day due to the flight delay, we thought of making up to the lost time. So we decided to push on and try to reach Namche Bazaar today itself. The trail winds through lush rhododendron forests, and the air is crisp and clean. We started to feel the altitude, but the stunning scenery keeps us going. As we navigate the initial descent towards Phakding, we could see the lush green forests, crystal clear rivers, and the breathtaking mountain views. The first day sets the tone for the entire trek, with a mix of excitement, anticipation, and a touch of nervous energy. But one thing is for sure, this is a journey that we will never forget. The first day is the feast for the senses, a reminder of the incredible beauty of the Himalayas. We're already captivated by the magic of this place and eager to explore more of this incredible region. The trail winds its way through the dense foliage, offering glimpses of crystal clear rivers and cascading waterfalls. We cross numerous sturdy suspension bridges that sway gently in the breeze, offering breathtaking views of the Dudkoshi River Valley. The air is crisp and clean, and sounds of bird song fills the forest. But our excitement quickly turns to surprise when a sudden and heavy downpour catches us completely off guard. We were not prepared for this unexpected rain, and to make matters worse, our bags had already been taken ahead by the Sherpas. We navigated the slippery trail, trying to stay dry and keep our spirits high. Soaking wet and shivering, we decided to take a break in a nearby coffee shop to wait for the rain to subside a bit. Looks like we will have to adjust our plan and call it a day in Phakding instead of pushing on to Namche Bazaar. Disappointing, but safety first. We will enjoy a warm drink and some local snacks while we wait for the rain to pass. This first day has certainly thrown us a curveball, but it's also a reminder of the unpredictable nature of trekking in the Himalayas. Look at these guys. They've come to say hello. Aren't they the cutest? They seem to be the unofficial welcome committee of the Himalayas. We'll continue to adapt and embrace the unexpected as we journey towards the foot of the world's highest mountain.
In spring, the hillsides are ablaze with colorful rhododendrons, creating a stunning display of nature's palette.
Along the way, you will pass through small Sherpa villages where you can experience the local culture and hospitality. Along the way, you'll encounter a unique blend of natural beauty and spiritual practices that create a truly unforgettable experience. The trek to Phakding is also a visual feast, offering a symphony of colors, textures, and scents. It creates a breathtaking backdrop for the journey. Alright folks, heads up. The rain has made the road pretty slick, so watch your step. And speaking of slippery situations, those adorable domestic yaks are out and about, and let's just say their business can be a bit of hazard, so keep an eye on the ground.
Can you believe the amazing mix of people I'm trekking with today? We've got folks from all over the globe.
It's so cool to see how different cultures approach this experience. Some are all about the summit, pushing themselves to the limit. Others are more relaxed, enjoying the scenery and chatting with fellow hikers. And then there is me and my friends. Some were in the middle trying to keep up with everyone and not trip over my own feet.
But seriously, it's incredibly enriching to share this adventure with such a diverse group. You learn so much by observing how others navigate the trial, their different perspectives on the journey. It truly reminds you that the world is a much smaller place than you might think.
So, after that epic hike, we stumbled upon this place, the Sherpa Hotel and Restaurant. It was kind of random find, but honestly, it was perfect. Now let's be real, things got a bit pricey up here in the Himalaya. Need to charge a phone? Extra. Fancy a hot bath? You guessed it, extra. But hey, you're at the peak of the world, right? You got to accept a few perks come with the altitude. Despite the extra charges, we had a fantastic stay. The hot soups were incredible, and Evan tried some of their special Phakding hot beverages. Definitely a local favorite. Alright everyone, big decision time. Our adventure is about to take a dramatic turn. We decided to split into two teams in the morning. Team Sky High is opting for the ultimate luxury, a helicopter ride to Namche Bazaar. Talk about a scenic shortcut. Meanwhile, Team Trek On is sticking to the classic route, hiking all the way to Namche Bazaar. We'll see who gets there first and who enjoys the journey more.
We have decided to, get a heli up to Namche, and this is Phakding. You can see Phakding all around us. The beautiful mountain up here. So the only thing that we are a bit scared is, look at this. If he makes any mistakes, I think we're keeping, it's putting our life in danger, quite danger. So surrounding, we've got a house, a few hotels, and this is very uneven surface. The helicopter pilot needs to do a precise landing on this hatch mark, as you can see. So this is what we're hoping. So once lands here, we'll get on. So our baggages are there, and my friends will be happily join the dangerous but adventurous trip to Namche.
So, S-Team Sky High. We took the helicopter to Namche Bazaar, and let me tell you, it was an insanely quick 4 minutes flight. We landed at the helipad, and then it was a short stroll to our hotel. And seriously, the views on that walk were insane. Mountains everywhere you look. It was like walking into a postcard. The hotel we booked was Kangri Hotel in Namche. Along the way, you'll pass by colorful prayer flags and local shops, giving you a glimpse into the vibrant culture of the Sherpa people. Every corner we turned, there was another breathtaking view. The trail is well maintained and easy to follow. The hotel itself looked super cozy and welcoming.
So we have reached our day to destination, which is Hotel Kangri. Okay, some rest, some tea, coffee, and then from here straight to Everest Hotel.
Alright, let's talk about Team Trek. Holy moly, their journey from Phakding to Namche Bazaar was no joke. I mean, serious uphill climbs. Those guys were pushing themselves to the limit.
And let's not forget those suspension bridges. They are swaying, and some of them are seriously long. It was definitely a test of nerves. But the highlight of their day? They took a break trying to catch their breath, and they came along this incredible group of trekkers. These guys were actually playing instruments while they hiked. Imagine live music on the trail. It was such an unexpected and inspiring moment. It just showed that even on the toughest treks, there's always time for some fun and creativity.
And get this, 2 of our team members, they were really struggling. The altitude was hitting them hard. So what did they do? They rented a horse. Smart move. It took them almost 8 hours to reach Namche Bazaar, but hey, they made it. Huge respect to them for persevering.
Okay, so both Team Sky High and Team Trek finally reunited at the Kangri Hotel in Namche Bazaar. What a day. We celebrated with a delicious dinner and some of that famous Nepali kukuri room. It was the perfect way to unwind after our separate adventures. The next day morning, we were all refreshed and ready for the next leg of our journey, Sagarmatha National Park and the legendary Everest View Hotel. The views of the mountains were getting more and more spectacular with every step. We could see Mount Everest peeking through the clouds, and it was absolutely breathtaking. It was a challenging hike, but the scenery was worth every single step. It takes around 1 hour to reach the Sagarmatha National Park. The air was crisp, the mountains were towering, and we felt so small and insignificant in the vast, awe-inspiring landscape. 1 minute we were enjoying these incredible views of the Himalayas, and then bam, the clouds just rolled in. It was like a magical curtain descending, hiding the mountains from view.
And then we reached the Hillary statue in Kumjung. It was a powerful reminder of the incredible human spirit and the courage it takes to conquer such a challenging peak. The next move was to the viewpoint, and let me tell you, the views are absolutely breathtaking. Mount Everest, Lhotse Naptse, they're all right there, towering over us. The feeling is incredible. We're soaking it all in and trying to capture the magic of this moment. Okay guys, we have made it to the final destination, the legendary Everest View Hotel. I mean, just look at the view. Mount Everest is practically on your doorstep. We're so high up, it feels like we're touching the sky. This is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Okay, it's time to head back to civilization. We're splitting up. Some of us are taking a helicopter from Namche Bazaar, while the rest are flying out from Everest View Hotel all the way to Kathmandu. It's going to be an amazing aerial view of the Himalayas. Okay, so we are back in Kathmandu after our incredible helicopter rides. We spent the rest of the day relaxing at the villa. The next day we were off to Pokhara. We landed there and immediately felt the vibe. We tried the Annapurna cable car. It's the first cable car in Pokhara and offers stunning views of the Annapurna mountain range. In the evening, we checked out some of the live music pubs. The atmosphere was electric, with local bands playing amazing music. It was the perfect way to end our trip. See you soon in our next mission. Mission Bhutan.